Hello and welcome to today's Top 10, where I will be counting down top 10 interesting facts that you didn't know about the US writer Ray Bradbury. And before I start this video, I would like to give you a brief history on him. He was born in Waukegan, Illinois, August 22nd, 1920, where he moved to Tucson, Arizona in 1926, and then to LA in 1934. And finally, he died in Los Angeles on June 5th, 2012. Alright, starting things off in our number 10 spot, we have Bradbury's opinions on technology. Now, even though he was a science fiction author, you would believe that he would be all for modern advancement. Yet, throughout his career, his opinions towards modern technology has varied, sometimes saying that they were necessary for life, and other times he would say that technologies like computers were unnecessary. Heading down to our number 9 spot, we have playwriting. Now, you may not know this, but Ray Bradbury was a playwright. He wrote 4 plays during this time. Some of these plays include The Medal and The Wonderful Ice Cream Suit. Some of his plays were turned into radio shows or movies, and other of his plays were adopted from some of his books or short stories. And next up, at our number 8 spot, we have his imagination of modern technologies. In his career as a writer, Bradbury had written many science fiction novels, one including Fahrenheit 451. Some of the things that were in his science fiction writings that earns this spot at number 8. Some of those things resemble very closely to modern day ATMs or headphones, which at the time were currently not invented. And at our number 7 spot, we have magic. If Ray Bradbury didn't discover his love of writing, he would have been a magician. He once told of a story when he was a young boy. Going to a carnival, he met a magician of the name of Electro. He saw his show and was amazed by his performance that he tried magic on his own, and actually came back to the magician and asked him his advice on his own tricks. Moving on to our number 6 spot, we have Bradbury's first job as a radio show writer. When asked about his childhood, Bradbury would tell about stories on how he would roller skate down Hollywood in hopes to meet an actor or an actress. At age 14, Bradbury was able to run into George Burns, co-host with Gracie Allen on their radio show, where he asked him if he was able to be an audience member while their show was being recorded. Burns had agreed to Bradbury's question, and Bradbury came every week to watch their show, and soon began bringing scripts to show Burns, and one day Burns finally agreed and used Bradbury's script on the show. Then at our number 5 spot, we have his awards. Throughout his career, Bradbury had won many awards, some including the Daytime Emmy for Outstanding Writing, the National Medal of Arts, and the Pulitzer Prize. Throughout his career, he was nominated 43 times, winning 9 career awards, 1 major award, and 11 other awards. Throughout his life, he had created many things, including novels, screenplays, plays, short stories, and comics. All of these come together to show how great of a writer Ray Bradbury truly was during his time. At number 4, it is about his most popular work titled Fahrenheit 451. A lot of you may not know this, but Bradbury was able to complete Fahrenheit 451 in just 9 days, only going to his public library and typing it out on a typewriter each day. Following that, at our number 3 spot, we have his education. Ray Bradbury had never attended college because he was never able to afford it, so instead of going to college, he went to his library 3 days a week, and he had also stated that college is not really necessary because he was able to get his education by going to the library. For our number 2 spot, we have Ray Bradbury never drove in his life or ever got his license. When he was really young, he had experienced walking home the death of 6 people in an auto-related accident, which scarred him for life and made him vow to never drive in his life or even get his license. He had relied on for the rest of his life public transportation and riding his bike. Finally, at our number 1 spot, we have Bradbury Landing. Once during his life, Bradbury stated that when he died, he shall have his ashes put in the Campbell's soup can and sent to Mars. Well, that didn't necessarily happen, But a few months after his death, NASA launched their Curiosity rover program to Mars and named the landing site of the rover Bradbury Landing, to forever remember him by.